Good afternoon. It is, what day is it? Day 7, the afternoon of day 7. I have not worked out today. I slept good. I'm feeling tired. I didn't drink all my coffee, so that's probably why. But it's lunchtime and I'm having something new, so I thought I would share with you what I got. Here is my lunch. This is a sandwich made with lettuce, mustard, ham, turkey, some pickle, tomato, and then I got some sugar snap peas on the side. Finding lunch meats that are compliant with Whole30 is a pain in the rear, I will say that, because almost all of them have some sort of added dye or sugar or some sort of preservative that is not no bueno. Sarah hooked me up, so I'm good for at least the next week or so. So Sarah bailed me out last night with the meal plan sheet, and I was able to meal plan for the next week. So this morning I went grocery shopping, and I have to tell you, it's really satisfying when I come home and most of the food that I purchased goes in the refrigerator. I don't know what it is, but like there's something in my mind that's like, that makes me feel really good. Check this out, guys. I'm geeking out about this right now, but look, I'm excited. I'm excited about that. All these fruits and veggies, and this is meat. This is obviously for my kids. All right, so since I can't have a Diet Coke and I can't have any sort of sweetened anything, I made myself a dalgona, but I used almond milk to do it. And I whipped up some instant coffee and water just to my little thing here. So hopefully it'll give me a good pick-me-up. I'm really curious how it's gonna taste because typically this is sweetened, so it'll be interesting. That's actually really good. Ooh, dangerous. 100%, I don't even know if this is going to make it into the video, but I need to just say this right now. I'm having kind of a realization of how your health is so much more than physical, how it's tied to mental and spiritual health as well. I don't think that anybody has a more critical opinion of me than I do, and I don't know if it's just that stuff hasn't been connecting or if I'm just really realizing this for the first time. Maybe I really don't love myself, and that's wrong. I need to love myself as I am, no matter how much I weigh or don't weigh, how much makeup I'm wearing or not. Because I have these moments of just not caring what people think about me. But myself is never in that group of people. And it sounds weird to say that maybe I shouldn't care what I think about me, but I should only care what God thinks about me. But that's a struggle, you guys, and I'm learning that overall I hate my body sometimes. And I will think to myself, like, how did I let it get this far? As if I'm somewhere terrible. And that's not true either. That's what I'm saying. It's like in my mind. I think I'm just realizing that this is way more than just how my body functions. This rabbit hole goes a lot deeper than I thought. last week started out really rough for me, and it kind of just spiraled downward from there. I had a really big wake-up call that I was not expecting, and although I'm grateful for it, it's very hard to swallow the truth. And the truth is there are times that I am so self-critical to the point where I have really bad thoughts, and I spend time literally hating the body that God created. And that's not okay. And that's not right. I have this image in my head of myself at a certain weight in a certain place in my life, and I think back on it all the time and compare myself to who I am now, and just looking like picture to picture, and that's not, there was so much more going on in these images than is captured on film. And for whatever reason, I just forget about that and think about how I looked. I have been just surrounded by death and tragedy over this last week, and it's kind of just consumed me. But it's brought a new perspective that I needed, and that is, when people pass from this life on earth, the last thing people talk about is their body image. They focus on the fingerprints, the legacies that they leave on the world. I need to really start focusing on loving God's temple, no matter how it looks, no matter how I feel, because it's a vessel for the soul, which belongs to Him. I need to stop focusing on what I think is bad and start focusing on what Jesus says is good, which is my heart and how I love Him and how I love other people. So I made the decision that I needed to stop this whole 30 and 50 days because I didn't have enough headspace to process everything you need to process just eating this certain way, and still give myself time to grieve and to heal and to grow simultaneously. I have to shift my focus because death brings perspective, and I have a different perspective than I did a week ago. I will become the best version of myself, but this time I'm starting with the inside.